Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Cam. No, absolutely not. Hey guys, how's it going? Absolutely not. No, it's too much. You're talking too much. Hey, how's it going? No, too much. Hey guys, it's Cam. Why did we, what's this? What the hell is this? Hey guys, Hey guys, how's it going? Nope. Hey guys, it's Cam. What is this, to catch a fucking predator? Like what? What are we doing? How do I talk to this thing? I have no idea how to talk to this thing. What's going on, guys? Get out your pencils and your notepads, because today, it's lesson time. I am teaching you, it's a very big question, I get it all the time. How do you talk to the camera? Well, I'm not gonna promise that by the end of this video you'll be able to talk to a camera and get millions of views, but hopefully by the end of this video, you will be able to talk to the camera more comfortably without losing, lose all the butterflies in the stomach or that shaky feeling. We all know that feeling. As soon as someone says, okay, go, or hey, smile, there's that instant moment of, wait, what? It's almost the same, and I've done public speaking. It's the same reason people are afraid of public speaking. You don't know what this could do. You don't know what a video could do. It could reach hundreds of millions of people, and because of that, you could be praised for it, or you could be ridiculed mercilessly, right? That's a lot in just the single press of a button. Well, today, I'm gonna teach you that if you want to start your own channel, maybe you want to start your own podcast, maybe you want to be a host, maybe you want to be an actor, maybe you want to be a public speaker. At some point, if entertainment or public figure dumb is a thing for you, you're gonna have to get comfortable talking in front of cameras. Number one, people ask me all the time, how do you do it? Well, doing it is the part. You just turn on a camera and start talking. Understand something, I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. I've made a lot of bad videos. On top of making a lot of bad videos, I've had quadruple the amount of bad video clips, which means I've recorded things, stumbled all over myself, stopped and gone, enter explicit here. And then there's been other times where I hit record and I'm able to articulate what I want very, very clearly. What I find is the most crucial things to putting together a good speech or a good video, because those are two different things, right? And we're gonna get into some of that in this video. So number one, I talk a lot with my hands, right? You constantly see, what's that Talladega clip? I don't know what to do with my hands. I never know what to do with my hands, but I talk with them a lot. I do that in person, and I do that a lot on camera. Why do I do that? One, it keeps your attention. You know, or you're at least staying engaged with what I'm doing, because I might just, voila, slap you. Second, you have to be natural. If you're trying to, that's why people think acting is so difficult, because if you're trying to create something at the start of a button, that's tough. Right now, again, you can train for that, and that is acting, and that's where monologues come in, and that's where you train yourself that at the start of a button, just like a racer takes off, you fall into character. Well, I find it's much easier for me if I don't try to become something that I'm not. Now, caveat to that is, the way I speak on camera is not really the way I speak all the time in my life. If I'm passionate about things, sure, I maybe speak like this, but most of the time, I talk like this, and I'm just explaining myself, and I'm just kind of talking, and there's not a whole lot of inflection, but I do still talk a lot with my hands. What is the difference? What is my switch that I flip, for lack of a better term, when the camera goes on? Well, I'm being watched now, right? I have a message to send out. If I'm talking to someone in my family or in the room that I'm in, well, they already understand enough context about me that I'm not needing to then sell something or sell my idea or keep them entertained. They're locked in a room with me. They have to listen for as long as they're in the room, right? You guys, for instance, you can get bored. You can go and say, hey, F public speaking, I want to go watch a music video or figure out what the Kardashians are doing. I have to keep you interested. So speaking with inflection and dropping your voice down, well, that's just a part of being entertaining. Another part that I think is very, very, very important. This is where the difference comes between public speaking and speaking on camera. I just had the experience actually to be around a Hallmark movie, and we all know a Hallmark movie actor, right? Oh my gosh, Karen, what's going on? Now, we also know our local news broadcasters. Today at 7, it's very articulated and that you know exactly what he's saying. A lot of podcasters get stuck talking like this, where it's almost Mr. Movie Phone kind of talk, right? That's old school way broadcasting voice. Even a lot of stand-up comedians, they had a stand-up comedian voice where it was, hey guys, what do you think about? And it was very Mr. Movie Phone. There's a place for that. Sure, there's absolutely a place for that. But you have to kind of go back to one of the steps that I talked about before, and you almost have to create a character around that. One of my favorite is Bruce Buffer, right? Bruce Buffer is the voice of the Octagon. In Bruce Buffer, or his brother Michael Buffer was boxing, and are you ready to rumble? And then Bruce Buffer, his thing is smashing knuckles with the and now, and he's this big booming character, right? So think when you're talking, how are you going to be perceived? What is the project you're putting together? Now again, if I wanted to put a clip together where I was all fancied up talking like a journalist, well then, yes, I would need to be able to speak with those inflections or so on and so forth. You get that. Okay, speaking to the camera, getting over the fear, or not even the fear, because there's no one in the room, right? Why are we so scared to talk to a camera when there's nobody in the room? You have to be able to look past the lens, right? A lot of people get caught up in the, again, potential of things. If you upload it to the internet, your thought is that millions of people could see this and that you could be, again, ridiculed mercilessly for something that you are passionate about and you love. Well, guess what? That's the nature of playing the game. The truth of it is, most times, as you're building, like I said, I've been doing this 5 years, so I can only speak for me. Every video you upload is not going to reach millions. It's not. So take comfort in that, but also take motivation in that you've got room to go before those millions of people see you and see your projects that you're putting out. So take some pressure off yourself. But remember, you are talking to an audience. So what does that mean? You have a message to give. You should care about what you're talking about. If you press record and and we all know these people. Today, I would like to tell you about Herbalife, and it's nothing. They're just reading off of a script because they don't know. They don't care about what they're talking about. If you don't care what you're talking about, if you don't care about what you're talking about, the people are going to be able to tell, because they're going to go, what, this just doesn't feel right. You have to have, there is a chemistry you have to develop with your camera. Again, people ask, how can you talk so passionately? Guys, there's nobody in the room with me right now. It's just me. So people go, how can you speak so passionately, and how can you, I didn't write any of this down, I'm not checking notes, I'm just talking. But guys, this is what I do. This is what I love to do. The thought, I've pictured a million of you guys already watching this, hopefully thinking some of it was funny, gaining something from it, and truly taking it to better yourself. So that's me thinking about it reaching the masses, but in reality, I'm just putting it out there because if it helps one person, then I'm happy, So again, the keys to take away are watch how much you use your hands. Definitely watch what's in front of your face. If you're speaking on camera and you do talk a lot with your hands, make sure that you're not covering your face. When speaking, make sure you're not messing with stuff, especially during a long podcast. It can get tempting, especially when I had my beard. I would mess with my beard all the time out of kind of nerves, or just if the show would get to running long, I'd kind of boredoms, just start messing with my face. Don't do that. Don't be Mr. Movie Phone, because people, again, it just feels weird. You guys probably cringe when I do it. One, because I'm probably not very good at it, but two, it's just because it's a weird thing. You think you're being sold something, you think that it's just not natural, right? And then you gotta care about what you're talking about. You have to care about what you're talking about. And then two, know who your audience is. Know who you're talking to, and have an idea of the person that you're talking to. Now, even though they're not in the seat, take that as good practice. One day they will be. One day, if you have plans to fill a room and speak to it, practice now while there's nobody. But envision those people. That goes into the law of attraction and using visual work and stuff like that. So it's all good. Just use it to your advantage, and hey, I hope this helped. If it did, leave me a thumbs up, comment below how to speak to the camera. Let me know if you guys need help with anything else as far as making videos, creating channels, doing whatever. I'll check in with you guys later. Love you very much. See you.